Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. This is another video by Irish Venture. Got something in the post today that I've been waiting for a while, and I wanted to share with you. For those of you that know me, you know I'm very much a knife and axe sort of guy, and as well as my trusty axe, the two pieces of kit that I would always carry into the field will be my Wenger Huntsman. The reason I like this Wenger is particularly because of its good solid blade with a locking mechanism to make it safe, so it will not close down on your fingers. But the other thing about this, it also has a multitude of other things, including a skinning blade and that. But the other big feature of this is the saw. The saw on this Wenger Huntsman is absolutely very good, brilliant. So that's my clasp knife, or my pocket knife, which I like to use. And along with that, you'll often see me with my SOG. This is the SOG SEAL Pup. And again, you've seen it being used in lots of different videos. And the SEAL Pup has been one of the best sort of all-round knives I've used in a while. And I collect knives, and this is the one I tend to bring with me time and time again, because it's very simple, full tang, serrated edge as well as straight edge, and also is used with my flint striker and that as well. So it's a very, very good knife. But it's got a new brother that I wanted to share with you. So we'll just pop that SOG there, and I'll show you this guy. This is the SOG Pup Seal as well. This is a Seal Pup. This is a Seal knife as well. But this one is the Revolver. And if you notice, it's a long saw blade. So now I have the best of both worlds that I wanted. I have a knife and a saw. But that means carrying two big pouches like these. So how do we get around that? Well, like I said, this is the SOG Revolver. Just move these knives out of the way so you can see. So integral into this knife is a little release catch into the handle that you can barely see, probably on the camera. But if I release this, you will see it revolves around, hence the name, and locks. And now you have a Seal Pup blade. I'm going to put the two blades beside each other for comparison. As I said, now I've had the Seal Pup for a number of years, and it is a very, very good and trustworthy knife. You can see that the Revolver blade is slightly narrower, but is exactly the same length, half serrated edge, half straight edge, so it will do everything that this knife does as well, with the added bonus of, like we saw earlier, being able to deploy a saw. Now, one of the first things I checked was how strong these are, and I have actually used it already, because I wanted to make sure, would this close down on your fingers when you're using it. But the locking mechanism, which you can see, I don't know if you can see me depressing it here, it rising up and down. If you can see through to the table, you'll see that there's a bolt that goes in and locks into the hole that's in both the saw blade and that's in the knife blade. And that means those blades are going nowhere once they're locked in. Now both these knives with their kits weigh 6 ounces, but the difference is what you're getting with this knife, though an excellent knife and very trustworthy knife, you get two tools for the same weight almost in the Revolver. So now let's look at a few downsides. Well, for me there's only one major downside between the two knives. The knives themselves are actually not the issue. The issue is the scabbard, and I know you can get other scabbards for Seal Pups. There's a number of different types. This is the one I got with the original Seal Pup, and this is has both a belt loop and it's molly or mole, whichever you want to pronounce it, compatible, and it gives you much more options for stowing it on the back of your belt sideways, or you carry it like a traditional knife, or on maybe some chest rig or something like that. But it also has an extra pouch on the front, which you can see I have my fire starter kit and such like in there. So I have my fire starter and my knife all into one set, so that's very handy. The scabbard that comes with this Seal Pup Revolver, or the Seal Revolver, is your basic belt loop only, what you call it, I think it's polyurethane scabbard. Now again, it looks fine when the knife is in it and all the rest of it, and it does its job of what it's supposed to do, but like the knife itself, I wanted to do more than one thing, so I would have been happier with the addition of maybe a pouch or something out front. But there is always just taking the existing scabbard that I had for my Seal Pup, and both knives actually fit into each other's scabbards quite snugly. So it's not an insurmountable problem. So that's it. That is the SOG Seal Pup, or Seal Revolver. I keep calling it Seal Pup because I'm so used to having my Seal Pup. The Seal Revolver, and all in all, an absolutely brilliant knife. I have tried it, but haven't done a full field test on it. I'm looking forward to having that opportunity. But for now, I'm quite excited to have this new piece of kit with me. Thank you for watching. Talk to you again soon. Bye bye.